Let's imagine Maya is at the Art Institute of Chicago. I'm sure they'll buy you a plane ticket. You can come see it, right? Let's imagine that Maya's there, and she walks up close, and she sees the little dots. And as she walks back, the dots turn into a picture. Who turned the dots into the picture? George Seurat, he's been dead for more than 100 years. So who turned the dots into the picture? Maya or the dead guy? Right. So when I say you don't brand your customers, they brand you, it is exactly like Maya walking back from the picture. Your clients, and the same token, your clients' customers, take all the little dots. What are some of the dots your clients have, the little points of contact with you? Phone calls, emails, meetings, getting your bills, your invoices. What are some of the dots for your clients' consumers? It's the sampling. It's using the product. It's seeing the client's ads. The point is this. When I say you don't brand your customers, they brand you, it's exactly like Maya walking back from this picture. Every single point of contact your clients have with you or your clients' customers have with your clients' companies influences the whole picture. Now let's take it from Seurat and let's actually think about your business. Let's imagine this is one of your clients. This is an MPG client. Let's think about all of the experiences this MPG client has with you. One day, she got a referral. She wanted to do an event, or she had problems with marketing, and somebody said, hey, you should call MPG. And then she looked at your website, and then she called up, and you came in and you made a sales pitch to her. And then she brought you in to meet with her management. And then you did the first event. And then you started doing some merchandising for her. And then she got your invoices. And then there was a problem one day, like we heard, like the Droshko mentioned. There's a problem, and she called up and you dealt with the problem. The point is this. One of your clients, over a few years, has many, many interactions with MPG, right? How do all of these interactions that your client has with MPG, how do they blend together? Is there a harmony in the way they blend together? Or is there a dissonance? If I were an MPG client, or for this client, would every new interaction with the company, every meeting, every email, every event you put on with me, would it help me understand MPG better? Would it come together like a complete story, a cumulative story? Think about when you read a great book or when you see a really good movie. Every scene in that book or that movie, everything that happens moves the story forward, right? If it didn't, they would have taken it out of the movie or edited it out of the book. Now, let's think about the story that MPG clients experience when they work with you. Is it like a great movie? Is it like a great book? Does every new meeting with you, every new event, every new interaction help them understand the MPG story better? The way all of the dots on that painting came together so Maya saw a whole picture? Or is the story your clients hear sometimes, is it sometimes a little jumbled and confusing? Like one day I hear this from MPG and the next day it's a little different. Maybe it's two good messages, but they're not reinforcing complementary messages. This is the first concept I want to bring in about how we break through the clutter. And the concept is called brand harmony. And this is the subject of my first book. Brand harmony very simply says this. If you want to break through the clutter in a world where customers are bombarded with 1,000 or 5,000 messages a day, and in a world where customers think for themselves and don't just see an ad and go, oh, I'll buy that, the way you break through the clutter is not by shouting louder with brute force, but by creating brand harmony, where all experiences the client or the customer has with you blend to tell a great story. Remember I said a few minutes ago that if an MPG client had beliefs about the company that are really clear, really compelling, really powerful, they really believed in MPG, that would be the kind of client who would do things that made you a more successful company. They would give you more business, increase their budget with MPG, tell their boss they want to do more with you. How do you think that MPG client created that strong belief? Because you made promises to them? No, because every part of their experience of being an MPG client was in harmony, and they said, I get it. I understand what MPG is all about, and it's really good for me. Now think about how you use brand harmony to strengthen your relationships with your clients. Now, one thing I want to say about brand harmony. Okay, I wrote a book called Brand Harmony, but I'm not going to take credit for inventing brand harmony, because you know who invented brand harmony? Your customers. This is how people evaluate you right now. Don't you use brand harmony to decide what restaurants you like? If you told me about 5 restaurants you go to and what you think of them, it's brand harmony that influenced your impressions. How well the whole story of that restaurant came together. What companies do you think create great brand harmony? McDonald's, yeah. In fact, I gave a presentation. You know, McDonald's, they're the kings of brute force branding in the past, right? Nobody did more commercials than McDonald's. But I did a workshop there on brand harmony with international marketing managers from all over the world, and they all agreed, from every country. Even the guy from Egypt said, we got to think brand harmony because we can't just advertise at our customers. The experience in the store has to hold together. Sometimes traditional marketing is like a light switch that's off and then it's on, right? You have a merchandising program in a store. It's not there one day, then the next day it's there. When you think about brand harmony, though, it's more like a dimmer switch. You can turn the light up a little bit at a time. You can start improving the brand harmony your clients experience today, tomorrow, by looking at all these little dots and making them be in sync better.